Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to English with Shahrukh. As we have started this topic noun number, we have learned four important rules how to form a plural. So today we will learn the rest of the rules. Okay. Important rules for forming plurals. Rule number 4. Today we'll learn about rule number 4. If a noun ends with consonant plus y. Yesterday in rule number 3 we have learned about a noun ending with vowel plus y. Now this rule says if a noun ends with consonant plus y, change y to I and add es. So this rule is very simple. If you see a noun ending with y preceding with a vowel, consonant, you just need to change the y into I and then add es. You can apply this rule to verbs as well, right? For example, study. This is a verb. Suppose you want to use it in third person singular number in simple present tense, right? For example, वह पढ़ता है, right? एक चिड़िया उड़ती है. So here the verb is fly, here the verb is study. See, both the verbs end with the y and with a y and preceded with a consonant, right? The same rule will apply in these verbs too. वह पढ़ता, he studies. एक चिड़िया उड़ती है, a bird flies. So these are the verbs. Now we'll use them in nouns because we are learning noun numbers. Again, this word fly is a noun as well because इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं मक्खी. शिशु, बेबी, शरीर, body. So fly will become flies. Baby will become babies. Body will become bodies, right? Now let's talk about rule number 5. some nouns are irregular. What does that mean? Some nouns does not follow rules. They just, you just have to memorize them. Man, one of them. Admi. So what do we do with such nouns? We just change the inner vowel. We just change the inner vowel. Now to make a man plural, you just need to write men, men. Men, men. Same goes with women. Tooth. We do the same thing with women, and now we will change inner this vowel to this. So tooth become tooth. One tooth, 10 teeth, 100 teeth, right? So as we have studied rule number 1, 2, 3 yesterday, now we'll going to learn rest of the five rules. Rule number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I want you guys to note it down. Then we will proceed. Rule number 6. Nouns ending with F or FE often changes to VES. Sorry, here the nouns is plural, so we'll remove the S from the verb because it is a simple present tense. So if the subject is plural, we cannot use S or ES to the verb. This is an adverb, adverb of frequency. This entire phrase is called a subject. So what does this rule says? Nouns ending with F or FE. F और FE अगर किसी नाउन के एंड में हो तो हम क्या करते हैं, उसको चेंज करके VS लगाते हैं. Let's look at the examples. Singular, plural. Can you comment any of these nouns which ends with F or FE? Can you recall any noun ending with F or FE? If yes, then comment. Come on, guys, participate in this class as well. Let's learn with each other, learn together. You can give examples of rule number 4 and 5 as well. I have written 3 of the examples in each rules. So in rule number 6, I want you guys to comment any noun ending with F or FE. Very good. Knife. Yes, knife ends with FE, right? So the first comment has come KNIFE. So this noun ends with FE. So what a knife means? Chaku, right? We use this weapon to cut vegetables, right? Not weapon, but a tool. We use this tool to cut vegetables. So to make this noun plural, the singular noun plural, we'll do one thing. We'll change the FE to VES. So this word, how we pronounce this word? As knife, not knife, because K is silent here. Okay, so anyone else? Okay, guys, you guys come and go. Stay with me for 10 minutes and I will at least teach you some rules to use them to make singular nouns to plurals. Okay, if you guys are willing to learn, stay here. Give me a 10 minutes of your life. Okay, there is another noun called wife. Patni. WIVES. Wives. Patta. Leaf, right? So we will change the F to VES. LEAVES. Leaves. Well, there is an interesting thing about this leaves, because this is a past tense form of the verb leave, right? Okay, I'll discuss this while I'll clean the board. After cleaning the board, I will discuss that particular word, leave and leaves. Then we'll proceed to other important rules to forming plurals. So this is a noun, leaf, leaf. that means patta, that one grows in plants or trees. So there is a verb leave, chorna, right? So as we know, verbs have forms if they are doing verbs. So the base form, the second one is past tense, that we know with other name V2, and the third one past participle, that we know with the word V3. Present participle, V4. Now look at the examples. I'll teach one more pair where two words collides with each other, which confuses a lot. So first of all, have look at this pair first. So leave, if it is a verb, the second form is left, the third form is also left, and V4 or present participle calls leaves, right? So this is a verb as well, and as well the second, sorry, plural form of leaf. The another pair which confronts with a noun as well as a verb, the pair is rose, right? Rose, it is a, if it is a noun, that means a flower, gulab. That is the name of a flower called gulab. But if it is a noun, that means, if it is a verb, that means it is a past tense of rise. Past tense of rise, right? I hope you guys are getting. Now look at some. Now let's go to the rules that we are actually learning in this video. Important rules for forming plurals. So far, so now we have come to the seventh rule, seventh important rule to form plurals. Well, these two rules are not just rules; they are exceptions to the rules actually. Some nouns are always in singular form. That means if it is in singular or plural, it will remain same. And rule number 8 is also quite same, but with a minor difference. Some nouns are always in plural form. The examples are fish. Yes, fish is singular as well as fish in plural. Both are same. We do not say, we do not add es to these nouns. Hiran, deer, and the other is bher, sheep. Now let's look at the rules. Look at the rule number 8. Some nouns are always in plural. Scissors, catchy. One other example, aircraft. Aircraft is always in singular form. One aircraft, 10 aircraft, 100 aircraft. Pajama, trousers. One important see, as you can see, these are always in plural forms. The verbs that we use with such nouns are, have, in past, were, and the other verbs that is always subject independent, that can be used in all subjects, either it is in singular form or plural form. Verbs like will be, right? All the will be, will have, will be, will have, had. These verbs are used with all the subjects, like either it is in singular noun, singular forms or plural forms. But some verbs which are used in singular or in plural. For example, in singular forms we use is, was, has. And in this rule, in rule number 7, if you mean that a fish, then you will use is. If you mean fish as plural, so you will use are, right? But in rule number 8, these verbs are always be considered as plural, so you cannot use is with these nouns. You cannot is or has or was. So remember that while you are using scissors or trousers, you cannot use is, was, or has. Another example is spectacles, chasma. So you cannot say where is my spectacles. You have to say where are my spectacles. Suppose you are looking for your spectacles and you ask someone and you used where is my spectacles. It is better to ask where are my spectacles, right? You shouldn't use this one, you should use this sentence. So if you guys are new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe. I teach English. I've started a series, Parts of Speech, and this is roughly the fourth or fifth video. So tomorrow we will learn about pronoun. So what is important in pronoun? We'll talk about its, as we know, pronoun has two words, pro and the other word is noun. We learned about noun. Noun means name, name of a people or name of a person, thing or place or emotion. But what does pro mean? Pro is a prefix. Prefix that means के बदले में या के जगह में, right? So the words we use in the place of nouns are called pronouns. So there are around seven or eight types which are very significant if you guys are learning this language. So we'll talk about this tomorrow. If you guys have any queries, you can ask me in the comment section. So among those seven or eight types, there are three important types which we'll talk deeply. The one is personal pronoun. The second one is emphasizing or reflexive pronouns. The third one is possessive, I think. Yeah. Which we use a lot, but always being confused with these. While we learn personal pronouns, we will also discuss the subject and objects. Subjects and all objects. Which pronouns take the role of object and which pronouns take the role of subjects. So today let's learn about the person itself. It will help us to understand the personal pronouns and the uses of personal pronouns. Person, right? What does person mean in English language? In English, there are three types of persons. One who speaks, the speaker, that is called first person. The second with whom we speak is called second person. The third with about whom we speak, that is called third person. And as we have learned this topic that we have learned today, that is noun number. Noun number also take a very important part in this person thing, which teach us to use the different verbs, how to use them. So that is singular and plural. Suppose here I am the only one who is speaking, and whatever the sentences I will speak, that will be about my perspective. Suppose I am teaching English, so every time if I'm talking about myself, I will use I will not going to use my name that Shahrukh is teaching English, Shahrukh is a teacher. I will use the pronoun I. Okay, so I is considered as the first person. And suppose I'm talking about a group of people, I'm talking behalf of them. So I will use a pronoun called we, right? So this is first person singular number, and this is called first person plural number. And suppose there is another person with whom I'm talking, like he's in front of me and I'm talking with him, so I'll always use you. Suppose you are that person, so you are a student, you are learning English, you are watching this video, so that you is will be considered as a second person, and the plural is also you. So to emphasize whether it is plural singular, we add guys with the plural you, right? You guys, you must have heard this word before. Now look about the third person. So let me give you some objects as well. So the object of I is called me. The object of we is called us. So if you count these words, this is one, two, three, four, and five, because these both are the same word. So apart from these five words, which constitutes first person and second person, these five words constitutes this first person and second person. Apart from these five words, if you see any word as a subject, that will be considered as third person. Pronouns are different, nouns are different, you know, right? So the pronouns that we use in third person in singular number, it is like he, she, it in case of non-living things or animals or child. And if we are going to use nouns, that means a name, singular name, like Rahul, Ria, a cow, etc., right? And if you are going to talk about third person plurals, for the pronoun word is they. And if you are going to use the nouns, take any names, take any names, more than one, like two, three, four, any two or three names. Rahul, Ria, and Geeta. A dog and a cat, right? So these will considered as third person plurals. So keep this thing in your mind while I'll teach pronouns tomorrow. So these things will be very handy. This chart will help you to understand pronouns effectively, because we are going to start that topic tomorrow. Pronouns. So let's look at the objects of these pronouns and third person singulars and as well. So the object of you is you, and the object of you is obviously the you. So you is a very unique word itself. It is singular, it is plural, it is object, it is subject, all of is you. But while we are talking about third person singular number, he becomes him, she becomes her, it remains it. So it is also unique. In subject it is it, in object it is it, right? And the names, all the names in either subject or object, they will remain the same. Like in object it will remain Rahul, it will remain Ria, it will remain a cow. Here the object of they is them, and obviously the names will remain the names in object as well. So if you guys want me to teach any particular subtopic, you guys can comment. I will definitely come up with that topic. Not today, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Recently, I have started this series, Parts of Speech, and this is the fourth or fifth video we are currently doing. So let me give you the neat and clean diagram or chart for this personal pronouns. No, not right here. Subject, object. sorry, we, us, you, you, he, him, she, her, it, it. You know, these objects are always written after the verb. I mean, maybe at the end of the sentence. So they always in their first letter is always in a small letter. In case it is a subject, that then you can write it its first letter as capital. Okay, guys, today's time is up. We will meet tomorrow. Do not forget to subscribe this channel. Every day I come at 6 p.m. class time. I have to write the class time as well here. And video number as well, right? So see you tomorrow. Do not forget to subscribe this channel. If you learned something from this video, do not forget to like. आप लोग सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते हो, लाइक नहीं करते हो, कर दिया करो. इससे आपका क्या जाएगा, मुझे सपोर्ट मिल जाएगा आप लोगों का. कल आइए 6 बजे शाम को लाइव आएंगे और हम लोग प्रोनाउंस को पढ़ेंगे डीपली. इसका इंपॉर्टेंस कहाँ है, इसके जो टाइप्स है 6 और 7 और 8 टाइप्स है, जिनमें से 3 और 4 इंपॉर्टेंट टाइप्स हैं जिसको हम लोग डीपली पढ़ने वाले हैं. अगर आप लोग चैनल में नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें. आप लोग एक बार मेरे चैनल में जाके विजिट कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं कि कितनी मेहनत किया जा रहा है. 342 सब्सक्राइबर्स है, सॉरी 343 सब्सक्राइबर्स है. अभी यहाँ पे लाइव 5 और 6 दिखा रहा है. देखिए 6 लाइव दिखा रहा है लेकिन कोई भी सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया अभी तक. Okay guys, see you tomorrow.